Welcome back, it's your host as always, Wanye, checking in once again, and in today's video I will discuss my 5 favorite active female superstars. At the number 5 slot we got Sasha Banks, and we all can agree that Sasha Banks is a good competitor and a person that actually loves the business, and with her enthusiastic and how she move around the ring, she had to make the list, and we all know that Sasha Banks is the legit boss, and with her being a multi-time champion, Sasha Banks would definitely be in the Hall of Fame one day. I wouldn't say that WWE have lost her in the shuffle as far as storylines or matches, but she definitely lost when it comes to the women's champion. And I think that she eventually get back to the top whenever she overcome her storylines and all the backstage politics. And with number 4 being connected to number 4 I gotta give it to Bayley. Now I'm not gonna sit here and say I'm the biggest Bayley fan, but Bayley, she gets it done when it all counts sometimes. Bayley was a good champion. I think Bayley was just too good. A heel turn for Bayley is definitely in the works if you ask me. With the Bayley and Sasha Banks feud, I think it's good. It's good to an extent, but it's like, what are they not fighting for a belt, so they going hard for nothing. Now that's a match that they need to drag out where the winner get a future shot, cause they throwing blows, and in the end, I hope Bayley turn heel. Like I said this on Instagram, I said this in multiple videos. If you turn back, Sasha Banks already been the heel. If you turn Bayley heel, you get Bayley all black attire. You got some black balloon buddies, and that little girl that love her, you just completely ignore her. Like, Bayley gotta do some drastic changes. No more hugging and kissing. Bayley gotta start blocking everybody out. At the number 3 spot, I got the underdog, the person that we all least expect to be big in WWE, but she gonna be big one day. And I gotta give it to Ruby Riott. Ruby Riott has been on fire lately. Now, I love Ruby Riott's whole character, the Riott Squad. If you ask me, Ruby Riott don't need the Riott Squad. They make good distractions for her when it's time to wrestle. But when she pick you up and hit you with that kick, it's over. That's the up to date go to sleep. When she hit that move, you can signal it's the end. And even though she ain't got help, like I say, from the Riott Squad, I can definitely see her becoming the champion on her own without the Riott Squad. So hopefully they break that off. And right now, it wouldn't make no sense for them to get her the belt with the Riott Squad. It's like, are y'all competitors, or y'all just gonna be her bouncers, her bodyguard? So they need to break that off and just let her go on a solo single run. And I know for a fact, she get over there on Raw and she'll dominate. At the number 2 spot, I gotta give to Alexa Bliss, the goddess. Now I love Alexa Bliss. Alexa Bliss is actually my favorite. Now, even though she ain't number 1, and it's a good reason why she not number 1, but if it had to be anybody else, it would definitely be Alexa Bliss. I just love her whole heel character and her role on WWE. I was screaming when she won Money in the Bank. Then I was screaming even louder when she came out and cashed in on Nia Jax. Because we all know that situation was well avoided with that Nia Jax and Ronda Rousey. Because if Nia Jax would have kept that belt, it would have been all chaos. And if Ronda Rousey would have won, you see she gone for these 30 days, it would have been a whole 60, 70, a whole 6 months by the next time you see her with the belt. So, you know that victory at Money in the Bank was well worth it for Alexa Bliss. And with her being a multi-time champion, man, I know for a fact Alexa Bliss, she gonna go down as one of the greats. And with that being the little size that she do got, Alexa Bliss got a lot. She got a lot of power to be that small, if you ask me. At the number 1 spot, I gotta give to the Queen Charlotte. Charlotte come from that background. Charlotte got it. Charlotte do amazing things in the ring when it comes to that wrestling. Charlotte not only a multiple time champion, but Charlotte is the only female superstar that held the Diva champion, the Raw and the Women's and NXT championship. She the only person that did that. No other person have done that in history. So Charlotte, she gonna go down as history, and I wouldn't be surprised Charlotte go down in the Hall of Fame, which I know she will one day. Probably in 2030, because you know these people are old. These people ain't gonna be around wrestling for 10, 15 more years. These people in their prime now. But Charlotte, you can bet on Charlotte. You can bet your life on Charlotte, man, because it's a 90 to 95% chance that Charlotte gonna win. Out of all 5 of these people on this list, Charlotte is definitely the best fit for number one. Cause if you put Charlotte against any one of these people, if you put them in a fatal 5-way, Charlotte gonna win. And if you put her 1-on-1 with any one of these superstars, yes, Sasha Banks have beat her in the past. And I think Ruby Riott could slip up and beat her, but when the money on the line and the belt on the line and everything, all the marbles on the table, Charlotte gonna come out. When the lights is bright, Charlotte who you depend on to get the job done. And don't let her have Ric Flair on the side. That increase her chances by 20% extra on top of her skills. Cause Ric Flair gonna cheat. And with her being good and stuff now, I like it, but Charlotte be even better if she was here, cause she can actually do what Ric Flair do. You might see Charlotte pop some brass knuckle one time, just end it. Then put that figure 8 on them. You can call it a night. Hey, some might agree, some might disagree. Leave it down in the comment. And until next time, remember, like, comment, subscribe, and share. And I'll see you in the next one.